Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. This morning, we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Just before we get into all of that, I want to give you guys a heads up of a huge sale that TipRanks is having on their Ultimate and Premium subscriptions. So Thursday through Saturday for Black Friday, they'll be giving 30% off, which is the biggest discount they've ever given. So if you're thinking of signing up, make sure you stop by Thursday through Saturday for this awesome sale. Okay, let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed this morning. Currently, we have Dow futures up 0.06%, S&P 500 futures up 0.02%, and NASDAQ futures are down 0.12%. Uber is expanding its footprint into the booming cannabis industry. It is reported that the ride-hailing giant will allow people in Ontario, Canada, to order cannabis via the Uber Eats app. Uber is adding the cannabis category to its Uber Eats platform that will allow for online orders and payments for in-store pickup only. They will not be delivering the cannabis products at this time. Right now, they're only working with one dispensary, Tokyo Smoke. Customers can order products through the app and pick up at one of the dispensary's chain's 50 locations within an hour. Expansion into the cannabis sector comes on the heels of Uber adding support for liquor deliveries through their Eat unit as well. The Uber stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of over 63%. General Motors has acquired a 25% ownership stake in Pure Watercraft. Pure Watercraft is specialized in creating all-electric boating solutions. Through the acquisition, GM technology, combined with Pure Watercraft's propulsion systems, will expand the all-electric marine transportation. The GM and Pure Watercraft partnership depicts the expansion of zero-emissions mobility for future generations and a step ahead of increasing EV adoption. The GM stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 15%. And Merck has completed its acquisition of Acceleron Pharma. The CEO and president of Merck said that this is an important and strategic opportunity for our company to continue growing our cardiovascular portfolio and pipeline that builds on our long and proud legacy in cardiovascular disease and further bolsters our business development strategy. The Merck stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 18%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. In the pre-market this morning, we're still waiting to hear from Dick's Sporting Goods, Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle, Cracker Barrel, and Dollar Tree. And in the after hours today, we're expecting to hear from Dell, HP, Autodesk, Gap, and Nordstrom. Already this morning, we've heard from Chinese EV maker XPEV, who came in ahead of analyst estimates. XPEV reported a third quarter loss of 15 cents per share on $888 million in sales. Analysts were expecting a loss of 18 cents and $789 million in sales. The XPEV CEO said that the solid progress we've made in our navigation-guided pilot fuels greater confidence in our ability to explore autonomous driving-enabled mobility solutions in the future, such as robo-taxi technologies. The XPEV stock is rated a strong buy with an average upside of nearly 33%. We also heard from Best Buy this morning, whose stock is tumbling despite posting stronger than expected earnings for their third quarter. The drop is due to them forecasting weaker same-store sales over the holiday period as supply chain disruptions ripple through the retail electronics sector. Their non-GAAP earnings came in at $2.08 per share, which was a 2-cent increase from the same period last year and well ahead of the street's estimates of $1.91 per share. Group revenues were largely flat compared to last year, but did top analyst estimates. Same-store sales for their fourth quarter are forecasted in the range of -2% to 1%. Their stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average downside of 1.2%. And yesterday we heard from Zoom, whose stock is also tumbling despite beating both earnings and revenue estimates. Zoom posted adjusted earnings of $1.11 per share, which was up over 12% year over year and 2 cents higher than analyst estimates. Their total revenue jumped 35% year over year to $1.05 billion, surpassing the estimates of $1.02 billion. The negative sentiment on the stock was due to the sluggish sequential revenue growth registered by the company with the steady rebound in the economy. The Zoom stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 29%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by RLX Technology. Investors are reacting positively to the Chinese government setting a meeting to discuss the national standards of e-cigarettes. Trading under the ticker RLX, their stock is up nearly 13%. They're followed by the SiTime Corporation under SITM. Their stock is up 7% as they're set to join the S&P Midcap 400. And Immunity Bio under IBRX up nearly 7% after they expand their vaccine program. Our biggest losers this morning are led by TaskUs. Now, I couldn't find any discernible news from this morning, but they did report their earnings last week. Under the ticker TASK, they're currently down over 12%. They're followed by Urban Outfitters under the ticker URBN, down 11% after reporting their third quarter earnings. And Best Buy under the ticker BBY, down over 10% now as we discussed their earnings. So that is going to be everything for Tuesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you back here next time.